backs, and even the defensive backs. But the big guys, I can't wait to see which one tilts the balance for their team.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. Look at the spin. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So for these New York Giants, as they take the field, the winning streak over at 6 as they fell to the Steelers in Week 13. And Eli Manning was under 200 yards in that game, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
And the 2 interceptions is what catches your eye, because throughout his career, there were times when Eli Manning did throw a lot of interceptions in a season, but a lot of that was attributed to him pushing the ball downfield, trying for the big play. In recent years, he and head coach Ben McAdoo, nice relationship. Those interceptions have come down. Had a tough game against Pittsburgh on Sunday.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here we go now with a look at the offensive starters for the New York Football Giants.
And Rashad Jennings, a running back, 7th-round pick when he came out. People tended to overlook him a little bit. But the last half of 2015, when he got the ball full-time, he showed his wares. Over 800 yards, he definitely has a 1,000-yard season in his future.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Manning, and now the ball comes out. Manning lost it, but I believe that you nowhere to go here. He lost the football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They run with a rookie. Here's Elliott fighting through. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. Speaking of Zeke, get this, partner, 86 yards in Week 13 against the Vikings, his lowest total since Week 2. 86 yards, that's pretty good.
And a decent portion of that came late in the game when they just wanted to hand him the ball, let him be the closer. And that shows me a guy that's figured things out early in his rookie year, because a lot of the time, young runners get frustrated if the plays don't break early. He hung with it and got his yards late. No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
Red zone opportunity. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. He'll get the penalty yardage back exactly, 10 yards, as they'll get it to 2nd and 10.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 9 yards. Good to see Witten make that catch in Week 13 versus Minnesota. Held catchless for the first time since 2008. It was 130 straight games.
And after the game, he said it didn't matter to him, which I find hard to believe because there is a certain amount of pride to having that streak. But I think Jason Witten is loving the fact that his Cowboys team is on a roll and has aspirations of a Super Bowl, and that trumped the fact that he didn't catch a football.
First and goal here from the 2. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep